Good morning, everyone. Just moving some of my lighting out of the way so you guys can see clear. How are we doing this morning? Happy Saturday. It's kind of rainy / like thunderstormy. It's kind of nice. It sounds like Alexa, Alexa, turn on sound of rain. Or maybe that's just me who likes to sleep sounds. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Irene, Donia, Adrian, Ruth, Miss T, Kate, Irene, Whitney, Allie, what is going on, everyone? So today, to get us started, you will need a band. Please make sure that you have a mat. We're going to do a few different things today. We're going to work with the band. We're going to work without the band. We usually do our 3x3s, but today we're going to do things a little differently. We're going to do 2 different blocks and just go through those blocks 3 times and then get a recovery. Taylor, good morning. I feel like I haven't seen you. Elizabeth, Kiasha, what is going on, Queens? To get us started this morning, I'm actually going to start us, since we're working out at home and we're running and we don't have a lot of weights to kind of find that balance that we once had in the gym, we're putting a lot more pressure in those calves and our ankles and in our toes. So we're going to do some exercises where we're really going to lengthen out the hamstrings, but specifically we're really going to get into the toes and the ankles, all right? Reason being, sometimes, so nerd out session here for a moment. I know you guys didn't ask for this, but I'm going to give it to you anyway, okay? Because that's what I like to do. I like to give you the why we're doing things before we actually do them so you understand why we're doing them. So when you go off in your own practice, you can kind of have that awareness of your body. So when you run and jump and your calves or ankles get really tight, that actually can put you into a different walking pattern. And that's where kind of like some of the foot injuries, and like the little foot elements of the bunions, the ankle, shin splints, and all those things come in. So I just want to make sure that we're safe, we're healthy, and that I also give you guys this information because I want you to be successful and I want to see you here next week and the next week after that, however long we're here in quarantine. So with that being said, you do not need shoes for the first portion, so you can just wear socks or no socks. So kind of totally up to you. We're going to do about 10 minutes of mobility before we actually get this party started. Yes, Adrian, good morning, my love. You know, I just feel like we have to have it. We have to know why we're doing things, all right? All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and start on the ground here, all right? So I've got Erica Badu. I had to set the tone, okay? You guys are like my dates right now. All right, so laying down on the ground, flat on your back. No shoes here. You can wear socks if you have bunions or toe issues. Please watch what we're doing first and just tell me if it feels good for you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to dig into the calves and the toes. So what I'm going to have you do is lay flat. I'm going to have you curl your toes, and then after you curl your toes, I'm going to have you straighten them up, and then I'm going to have you point them away from you, just getting some lengthening here without using any body weight. So curl your toes, point your toes up to the ceiling, go ahead and straighten them back up to the ceiling, and then point them away from you. So come down on your heels. Good, and back up. Curl, lift, and lower. Back up, curl. Good, lift, and lower. So you might feel some type of discomfort. So really take note of how you're feeling right now, right? Good. Whew, don't worry, it's gonna get heated up here in a second. I just want to give you this blessing really quickly. Good. I hope you're all doing well. Who's having a party? Good. 2 more. 1 more. Curl, lift, and lower. Last one. Curl, lift your toes back up and point them away from you. Nice. Now we're going to go ahead and flip over here, right? So what you're going to do here, we're really going to lengthen out the calf and the toe. So what I'm going to have you do, you're going to come to a tabletop position, all right? 1 foot stays flat. So let's go ahead and say left foot stays flat. Right foot comes straight back, all right? So take that right foot back. Now come along the top of your toes, and I just want you to push into that heel. So push your body back, get a little more of a calf stretch, and now go ahead and come forward on your toe and bring that knee down. And do it again. Lift your toe up. Good. Now push back. So you're pushing your weight in your back heel to get a little bit more calf lengthening. Bring that knee down. Good. And do it again. Push your hips back. Push through your heel. Come down. Nice. Good. And also, as you bring this foot down, push back on that foot. Whatever feels good in your body, I want you to find that, all right? Good. Bring that back down. And again, push your hip back. Good. Come back forward. And again, push your hips back. Good. Come forward. 2 more. Push back. Straighten out the leg, really. Come forward. Last one. Straighten out the leg. And bring that foot down. Good. Same thing on the other side. Now left foot. Keep your top of your toe on the ground. Bring that right foot back. Push down into your left foot or whichever side you started with. Come up to your toes. Push your body back. Keep your legs straight. And then bring that knee down just for a little recovery. Push back. Straighten it out. And bring it down. Good. Push back. Straighten that leg. Nice. Bring that knee down. Good. 5 more here, you guys. Good. That's 5. Push back. This is 4. Good. 3 more. 3. Nice. 2 more. And that's 2. Good. All right. So we got some good calf lengthening there, all right? So what we're going to do, let's see, somebody's over here laughing in the side comments. Good morning, Snail. Yes, let's go, Mia, Aria, Taryn, good morning, my love. All right, so going into the next movement. So I'm going to have you just flip back like so. If you can do this, great. If not, no judgment, all right? But what you're going to do is I'm going to have you come up, tuck your toes. So you're going to stand in this bit of a tabletop position. Tuck your toes and lean back. Can you sit back on your heels while you're stretching out the tops of your toes? Right? So sometimes those toes, they get really, really, really tight. And so that stops you from being explosive. So then you start feeling pain in your knee, in your hips, and your lower back. Now come on out of that, shake it out, come up to the top of your feet, and push your hips back. Good. Now come back forward, back down to the ground, tuck those toes, and sit up tall. Good. Come back down. So we're just going to alternate here. So you have about 30 seconds on the clock to just kind of alternate and do a little bit of self-discovery in your body right here, all right? So find the self-discovery of where your ankle mobility is. Everybody's will be different. If this is very painful for you, you can always, you don't have to rock all the way back, just rock back like this. Just keep your hands down and round in front of you, but you're just stretching out your toes, all right? You can just rock back. You don't have to sit up. Good. Get another 15 seconds here. Nice. Good. We have another 10 seconds, queens. 10 more seconds. Good. Whew. All right. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now from here, I'm going to have you stay in this position, all right? I'm going to have you bring your front foot forward, so 1 foot forward, all right? I'm going to have you sit back on your heels. Keep your back toes tucked. If you want to get extra toe stretch, you can come up to the top of your toes. So you'll just sit back with your heel points to the ceiling. But if that's too intense for you, do not worry, right? Work your way up there. You do not have to do it. Keep your foot like this if that feels comfortable for you, all right? So from here, front profile, or actually let's do a diagonal profile. I'm going to have you grab a hold of your knee. So bring your left hand to your left foot. So let's start on the left side. And I'm just going to have you push your knee forward, all right? So you're pushing your knee forward to really get a big stretch here in your calf. You might feel it in the front of your calf. You might feel it in the back of your Achilles back here. But I just want you to lean into this knee, all right? Your knee, the only time I'm going to tell you to let your knee come over your toes, this is that moment, all right? So just hold it here for a second. Good. So when we bring our body weight into this, it just manually kind of gives it a little bit more pressure. Keep breathing through this. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down and go ahead and switch sides, all right? So now, right foot's forward. Good. And just lean forward. Lean forward into that foot. Keep your heel on the ground. Nice. You can bring your hands down onto your knee. You can bring them in front of you. If that's too much, is too intense for you, you can always back off. But I really want you to feel this sensation. It doesn't matter where you feel it, because your calf and your lower body kind of tightens up a little differently because everybody's anatomy is different, right? So you could feel it in the front of your calf, you could feel it on the sides, or you could feel it in your Achilles, which is the back. Good, go ahead and take that down. Let's do it again on the other side. Bring this foot forward, and same thing here. Just leaning into this front leg. Nice. Good, go ahead and bring that foot back. Finish here. Good. Just getting that calf mobility going on, queens. Come on. Good, and again, do it again. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, I'm so glad it feels good. Good morning, Yusha. I'm so glad this feels amazing. Good. All right. Now go ahead and bring this foot back. All right. Now come back to your toes. All right. So come back to your toes. Now we're going to stretch out the other side. All right. So now you're going to keep your toes down. So the knuckles of your toes, push your butt back. So kind of like you're cracking your toes. And now come up, tuck your toes, push back, come up, knuckles. Good. Up, toes. Nice. Up, knuckles. Nice, toes. Good. 3 more. 2 more. Nice. And go ahead and finish off right here. All right. So now we're going to get a little more progressive. So now I'm going to have you do the same thing. I'm going to have you find a tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your hips up to the sky, find a down dog, drop your heels down, pedal out your heels, all right? And now as you pedal out your heels, I'm gonna have you come up to the top of your toes, so come up to the knuckles. So heel drop, alternate knee comes down close to the ground or bends, and you're gonna come up to the top of your knuckles or your toes. Bring that heel back to the earth, and back down. Good. So we're stretching out the calves and the toes here, as well as really taking our time to open up those hamstrings, which are behind your legs. So the other side of your quads. Good. And just pedal out side to side. Good, queens. 5 more. Good. 4 more. 3 more. Ooh, 2 more. Nice. Last one. There we go. Now from here, bring this foot outside your hand and bring that knee down. Find a tabletop position. Find a tabletop position. Good. Whew. Now from here, take this hand. So now right foot's forward. Take your right hand. Left hand is on the ground. Floss that left hand down towards your, right hand down towards your ankle. And now twist and turn. Come on up. We're going to do 10 on each side. So come down. This is 10. Whew. Nice. 9. There we go. 8. Good. Twist and turn. 7. Come on up. Good. 6. Good. 5 more. 5. Now we're going for the hips, all right? So now you should feel some intensity in the front of your thigh. 2 more here, and then we're gonna switch sides. Whew. 1 more. Nice. Good. Take this right hand down. Take it down. Take that right foot back. Left foot forward. Push into this hip flexor. Lift this left hand up. Left hand to right wrist. Twist and turn. Good. Let's do it again. Left hand to that wrist. Twist and turn. We're almost there, you guys. I promise. Good. Twist and turn. This is also a really good way just to check in with yourself, especially this being the last day, hopefully, of your workout week. I'm not sure what your guys' schedule is, but I hope you guys are getting a rest day in there. So this is the perfect prep of your body going into your rest day. Good. 4 more. Yep. 3 more. There we go. 2 more. 1 more. 1 more. Nice. Good. Now from here, go ahead and come on up to stand for me. So work your way up to stand. Good. What's going on over here? Yes, I'm so glad these stretches feel so good on your toes. Or as my niece says, she calls them toe toes. So I hope they feel good for you. Now from here, I'm going to have you push your hands straight out in front of you. We're going to get into the upper back just for a moment, and then we're going to get into a warm-up. Then we're going to set this party off, all right? So hands are straight. Flex your fingers up to the sky. You're going to lift your shoulders up to your ear. Pull those shoulders back, drop those shoulders away from your ear, then push back forward. So you're lifting, so kind of drawing you can either draw a box or you're going to draw a circle. So lift those shoulders up, pull them back and down, bring them back forward, reach forward without really pulling your upper body, so making sure that everything is stacked, right? So our homes have become our everything, right? We're sitting a lot, so the upper body is going to get really tight. One more. Now we're going to flip the direction. So now, keeping those hands straight, you're going to drop your shoulders away from your ears as much as possible. Pull them back. So squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Lift up, shrug, push forward, drop down, pull back, shrug, push forward. Now make that a little bit more dynamic. Now this is also not just a shoulder mobility, it's a shoulder warm up. So you might feel your internal heat warming up a little bit. So there's different systems in your body. So there's a central nervous system, which kind of ties to some neurological things in your brain. And that's what we're activating right now. One more. Nice, good. Now go ahead and release those hands down at your side and just fall side to side. Just getting some spinal mobility in right here. Just side to side, some lateral mobility. Good. There we go. You can use your arms to kind of take you side to side if you want. Whew, this might feel really good. Nice. Good. Now I'm going to have you go ahead and open up your chest. So one hand comes up, one comes down, and just kind of open up the chest now. Good. This one might feel really good. This one is like one of my favorites. I'm always like, whew, feels good. Nice. Good job, you guys. All right, now from here, I'm going to have you stand up. Go ahead and come up on your right toe. So knuckles down, so we bring that heel down. Left, down, right, down. So standing now. So using your body weight to kind of bring a little bit of pressure. So we're bringing it back to the toes now. All right, now I'm going to have you come up. 3, 2, 1, pop up on this toe. So get some calf lengthening, bring it down. Pop up on your other toe, calf lengthening. So you're kind of leaning forward, bring it down. Lean forward, bring it down. Push your heel, bring your heels close to the earth, to the sky as possible, or to the ceiling. Good. 3 more. You have 2 more. 1 more. Nice. All right. How are we feeling, y'all? We ready to get into this? We feeling good? We feeling like we accomplished something this morning? All right, so I hope you kind of learned some discovery kind of about your calves and your hamstrings there for a moment. We warmed up those, we got into those hips, so the body is prepped, upper body is ready to go. So what we're gonna do first, you're gonna dance. No kidding. So go ahead. We're going to do 3 different movements. Really quickly, I'm going to have you guys do these all. You're going to do these you're going to give you 4 minutes to do this. 10 jumping jacks, 10 squats. Then you're going to come down to the ground. You're going to hold a high plank. Bring a foot outside your hand, twist and turn, or your bottom knee, twist and turn. It comes up. Then you switch sides. Same thing here. As many rounds as you possibly can, 10 of everything, 10 jacks, 10 squats, 10 low runner's lunge with that T-spine rotation, 5 on each side, so 5 right, 5 left, jump back up, jumping jacks, squats, low runner's lunge, 4 minutes on the clock. Are you ready? Let's go for that glazed donut. Looking 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Come on. 10 of everything. I need you counting. Good. Woo. Nice. 4 minutes. Come on. Push your butt back. Nice. Tuck your upper half to the top. Good. Knees track your toes. Thrust those hips forward. Big tall chest, shoulders back and down. Good. Hey. You know what time it is? Hey. Let's go. Come on. Woo. Now from here on, you have about 30 minutes on the clock of solid booty work. Your body is ready to work with you. Breathe. Yes. Now you are 1 minute in. 1 minute. Hey. Come on. Woo. Let's go. Hey. So now that you've done your first round, or I hope you've done your first round, and you're might be finishing your second round. As you go into round 3, this is where I really need you to control your breathing. Breathe into your belly. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let your inhale deepen. Let your exhale deepen. Yes. rotation. So now, we're doing it again. We're just mixing it together. Yes. There you go, there you go. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry. I should have warned you. This is an explicit playlist because sometimes you just need to hear that. Just to grit your teeth. Hey. Now we have less than 60 seconds here. 60 seconds. Can you find a breathless moment? Can you find a breathless moment in the jumping jacks? Can you speed up your squats? Are they still comfortable? Is your butt going back? Is your heel staying near to the ground? Hey. And now, you have less than 30 seconds. Hey, I need you to get the zone. I need to find your zone for today. I'm so full of zone this team. I'm so your high hands today. I need you to hold on to this. Donica, what's going on, Queen? Yes. Come on. Let's see, is it Lygia? I'm sorry, please don't be upset with me if I pronounce your name wrong. Yes, you're late, but you're not, but you're here. Come on. Don't give up. Good. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and recover. Recover here. Now, how does your body feel squatting and coming down to the ground now that we did some toe and some calf work? Make note of how you're feeling, all right? Make note of how you're feeling. Now, the first thing that we're going to get into, we're not going to hold on to the band. We're not going to grab the band quite yet. We're just going to go through a series of booty activation. So what I'm going to have you do, right foot forward, left foot back. I'm going to have you push through this left glute to make sure both hips are pointed forward. Shoulders are over your hips. I'm going to have you come up on this back toe. We stretched it out. It should not be uncomfortable. It should not be uncomfortable. So hips forward. You're going to come down. You're going to step this left foot in, and you're going to hinge forward. Keep your core tight. You're going to kick that left leg back. Then you're going to come back to a squat. Come forward. Kick that leg back. Come down. There is a micro bend in both knees as you give me this kick back, all right? We're going to do 12 right, 12 left. After we do these 12, we're going to come down. We're going to do hip bridges, but we're going to do them with our hands down on the ground. So I'm going to bring you here. Feet are going to come nice and wide. You're going to come up. You're going to hold for 3 seconds. Then you're going to come down halfway. All the way up, hold 3 seconds. Come down halfway. Come all the way up, hold 3 seconds. Come back down halfway. And then we're going to get into some kickbacks, some fire hydrant kickbacks. And then we're going to go ahead and put the bands on, and we're going to light it up. Are we ready? Here we go. Here we go. Come with everything. Woo. Here we go. Right before, left foot back. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So lunge, kick back. 1, lunge, kick back. 2, keep your core tight. Lunge, kick back. 3, of course, if you need a wall or you need anything to hold on to, you hold on to something, right? Maybe your lunge is a demi lunge. Maybe it's not a full lunge. Woo. Halfway. 6 more. There we go. Keep this front heel married to the ground. Keep your core tight. Now get your heels a little higher. Get up higher to the ceiling. Woo. Yep. 4 more. 4. 3 more. Yes, last one. Kick it back. Left foot forward, right foot back. So 1, kick back. Good. 2, kick back. Yes, 3. Now one glute might fire a little better than the other, and that's okay. We have bands. We're going to work through that, but we just want to wake the booty up right here. Lunge, kick that, kick it back. Halfway. 6 more. Good. 7. Lunge. 8. Lunge. 9. 10. 2 more. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Okay, back. Nice. Come on down to the ground. Now, if you have wrist issues, you're going to do a regular hip bridge. If you don't, you're going to come to an extra range of motion bridge. Go ahead and plant those hands down behind you. Lift your hips up. Squeeze your glutes. Take your knees out. So hold. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down halfway and lift. Hold, hold. For 3, 2, halfway. Come on down. Ha. Lift it up and hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ha. Come on up. Hold. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Good. Lift. Hold. 3, 2, 1. 4 more. Lower, lower. Lift. 3, 2. Push your hips up higher. Lower. And lift. Hold. 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Lower. And lift. Hold. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Lower. And lift. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Nice. Lift it up. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Come on down to a tabletop position. We're going to do 10 right, 10 left. So what you're going to do here, you're going to take your knee out, flex your toes. Then you're going to take your hip parallel to the ground. Then you're going to bring that bottom knee in. Take that knee out wide. Keep your hips parallel to the ground. Hips stay parallel to the ground. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1. Good. 2. There we go. 3. Take it up. Good. 2. Sorry, 4. And what are we doing? 5. Here we go. 6. Good. 7. There you go. 8. Nice. Good. 9. 1 more on the side. Switch sides. And 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Good. Take that leg out. Push it up. 1. Take it down. Good. Take it out. Lift it up. Bring it down. Go. Take it out. Flex that toe. Bring it up and down. Take the knee out. Take it up. Bring it down. Good. Take it up. Take it up. Good. Take it out. Take it up. Good. Now, if you have wrist issues, you can always come to the top of your knuckles. Top of your knuckles is always appropriate. 2 more. 2 more. 1 more here. There we go. Nice, queens. All right. Go ahead and grab a like your bands now. You're going to put these bands on. These bands are going to come right above your knees. You can put them above your knees, or you're going to put them around your ankles. You don't even need a band. You're still going to get a really, really good booty workout, even without a band. So what we're going to do here, the band is around your knees. Your feet, we're going to do side-to-side steps. So we're not going to do lateral walk. We're just going to go side-to-side like this. Staying nice and low. You a slight bend, pushing your booty back, keeping your core nice and tight. You're just going to step side to side. Do that for 30 seconds. After we do that, we're going to come down to the ground, and we're going to do that hip bridge again. After the hip bridge, I'm going to keep you down here on the ground. You're going to give me kickbacks, right side. Then we're going to go left side, kickbacks. Then we're going to stand up. We're going to do squats. You're just going to give me a nice squat. Then we're going to do some side lunges. Are you ready into this? We'll take the band off. We have side lunges. Side lunges is like this. You're going to push your butt back. Knee is bent, pointed forward, or pointing out to the side. And you're going to kind of just bounce side to side, just like so. Pushing your butt back. You need to come up to stand, but I really kind of want you to stay low. Here we go. Put the band on. I will chew you through everything, I promise. 30 seconds of everything. I said instead of 3 by 3, we're going to do 2 by 2. I wanted to really prep your body for this, all right? Here we go. Get low. 4, 3, lateral tap. So step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. Keep those knees out wide. Step and tap, step and tap. Good. Step and tap. Tap, step, tap, step, tap. Push your hips back. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Nice. Yep. There we go. There we go. Get lower. Get lower. Get lower. You know I didn't come to play with you guys this morning. It's Saturday. We don't wake up just to wake up. We woke up to show up, show out. So I'm ready. Let's go ahead and turn that on. I need to step into that king and queen mentality right here, all right? Whew. About 5 seconds. Lap hip bridges. 3, 2, 1. Come on down to the ground. Take your hands behind you. Take your feet out. Make sure your knees are over your heels. Here we go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You guys are like, hell. That's what she was talking about. This is what sis was talking about. Sis is me. This is what I was saying. We're going to take this 2 kickbacks, right foot first. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, flip over. Give me a tabletop. We're going to be a little plank, right foot back. Lift that hip. Good. Push your glutes. So lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep your core tight. Keep your hip parallel to the ground. Kick back, bring it in. Kick back, bring it in. Back, in, back, in. 10 seconds left here. 9. Good. Woo. Good, good. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Left foot. Kick back. Let's go. Ha. Kick it back. Kick it back. Nice. So after this, we're gonna stand up. We have squats coming up. All right. Are you ready for the squats? Buckle up. Let's go. Ha. 15 seconds. Hey. Woo. Let's go. Let's go. Nice, nice. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come on up to your toes. Take your feet shoulder width apart. Kick back, squeeze. Now, I don't want you to just push the band out. I just need you to make sure the band stays at the same length as you come up and down. Take your feet out, stretch it out. So don't let your knees, when you come down, don't let the band bully your knees. Keep them out. Come on. Down and lift. Knees wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take your band off. Side lunges. 30 seconds. 4, 3, side to side. So side lunge, travel side lunge. Travel, stay low, side lunge, side lunge. Hey, side lunge, side to side. You can pick up your pace. Just make sure you're pushing your booty back. Ooh, hello hamstrings. You might feel it in your hamstrings a little. 5 seconds left. You get 30 seconds to recover. Ha, in 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about. Grab some water, towel down, get your life together. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again, all right? Now. Ooh. You have 10 seconds left till we get started. Come on up. Grab your band. Grab your band. Put your band around your knee. 5 seconds on the clock. Lateral side to side tap. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step and tap. Step and tap. Hey, step and tap. Keep your booty back. Keep your core tight. Hey, step and tap. Ooh. We went 15 seconds left on the clock. We're going to take this to hip bridges. Extra range of motion, hip bridges, hands on the ground. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down to the ground. Take those hands back. Hey, hips up and down. Here we go. So lift and lower. Lift and lower. Exhale to the top, inhale at the bottom. Woo! Keep those knees wide. Don't let that band bully your knees in together. 10 more seconds on the clock. Yes, hold to it. You have 9, 8, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Single leg kick back, right foot first in 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Flip on over. Right back. Right back. Kick back. On your hands, on your elbows. Yes. Woo. Now you still will feel a little bit of pressure in your left glutes, even though you're kicking back right glutes. And that is okay. 10 seconds on the clock. 9. Get that heel up. 7. Get it up. 6 seconds. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Let's go. Shit. I'm on the beat today. I feel like a DJ. I'm on fire. You have 15 seconds left on the clock. Come on. We're going to stand up squats. Squats it is. Big inhale in and exhale out. 9 seconds here. 8 seconds. Get your ass up off the ground and squat in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Squat it down. So squats. Knees wide. Butt back. Tuck your upper abs. Ooh. Hey, now at the pool. Hips back up. Hips back up. 15 seconds left. Keep those knees wide. Push against those bands. 9, 8, 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Take the band off. Side lunges. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take them off. Take them off. Hey, take those feet out wider than shoulder width on my side lunge. Stay low side lunge. Lunge. And lunge. Good. Butt back. You're just transferring the weight. One leg goes straight, one leg stays bent. Hey, You can even dance it out if you want. Good, 10 seconds left. Give it 30 seconds to recover. Round 3 is next in 4, 3, 30 seconds to recover. 30 seconds. Recover. You can dance whatever you need. Hey, hey, hey. Now you have 15 seconds to grab the water and towel down what you need to do. 10 seconds. We're going to put the bands on. All right? Go ahead and grab that band. Put that band on right now. Cool. I'm bringing all the olders, all the 2000s, 99 and the 2000s back. Whew. That's the only thing I've been listening to right now. Go ahead and get low. Pull your shoulders back. Keep your abs nice and tight. Lateral taps in 3, 2, 1. Step, tap, step, tap. Get low. Get low. Get low. Get low. Step and tap. Step and tap. Step and tap. Woo. Yes. You have 10 seconds left right here. You have 9, 8, 7, 6 seconds. 5 more. Hip bridge back to right motion. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Hands behind you. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Push those hips up a little bit higher. Yes. Cannot blend though. Woo. Good, 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 good. Come on. Keep it up. Less than 10 seconds. You have 4, 3. Right kick back. 2, 1. Come on down. Woo. Hands or feet. 3, 2, 1. Kick back. So back and in. Back and in. Come on. And we all like to see big old booties. Come on. Come on. Yes. Now take it to the floor. And then switch side. Left side. 3, 2, 1. Kick back. This is the last time you're doing this on the side. So I need to own this movement. Stay here. Stay down. Ha. It is humbling, right? Everybody wants to have a nice big booty until it comes time to take it on this mat and get onto it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on, stop. Take your feet on shoulder with the pie squat. 3, 2, squat down. Hey. Yes. Let me see you get low. Ha, ha. Can you get a little lower? Hey. 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 Yes. Woo. Keep squatting. Put your glutes at the top now. You have 10 more seconds on the clock. You're going to take this to side lunge. Hip back. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, feet out. Here we go. Come on. Get into it. Get into it. Side to side. Good. Good. Good lunge. Now transfer your weight. Transfer your weight. Transfer. Transfer. Stay in one plane. So you're not coming down. You're not coming up. You're just pushing your butt out. Shake out one leg or the other. Yes, you have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. That's what I'm talking about. How are we feeling? How those booties feeling? Give about 60 seconds, about 2 minutes, 20 seconds to really recover and just like, get it together. Grab your water. Do what you need. Now, if for any reason your booty is feeling very, very tight, hold on to something. Bring your foot, ankle over your knee, and just take a sit back. It really gets a nice little stretch in the glutes. If you need it, if you're like, my booty is sore and tight, find this little stretch as I recover, and as you recover, and as I explain what we're going to get into in this next round, all right? So, next round, same thing. We're about 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. We have about 6 movements here, right? That's 6 of them. So how we're going to do this? You're going to give me narrow squats. So you're going to give me a hop, and then you're going to take them out wide. Narrow, wide. Narrow hops, wide hops. Narrow, wide, narrow, wide. All right? You can always narrow squat, step out wide, narrow squat, step out wide. I just want you to make sure it's a bit of a sumo squat. It's not necessarily you're pushing your knees forward. Sumo squat really just kind of opens up the hips so you can hit the glutes just a little bit more. So if you're going to take it at that approach, just make sure your feet and your knees are coming out wide, right? So narrow, push your butt back, find a wide squat, narrow, wide. And same thing if you're going to give me a little bit, you're going to be explosive with it, all right? So, okay, part 2. You're going to put the band back on. We're going to do reverse lunging, all right? So this is going to be a bit tricky, and so listen up here. You're going to give me a reverse lunge. We're going to do one side first. You're going to lunge back, right? After we do this lunge, you're going to take this foot up. We've been doing this in bar. You're going to bring your foot back, bring it sideways. Bring that foot back, bring it sideways. So you're just kind of drawing a half circle with your foot around your body and then back. Try not to let this knee twist, standing right through this leg, all right? So we have 20 seconds of just a static reverse lunge, and then we're going to finish with the 10 seconds, really swiping that leg out and in. Then we're going to hit the other side. After we do that, you're going to keep this band around you. You're going to give me a squat and a reverse lunge, but you're going to stay in a squat position. So you're not going to squat and stand up. Stay in a squat position, leg comes back, squat forward, leg comes back, squat, back, squat, back. You're going to fucking hate me, but you're really going to love me soon, all right? It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind being the bad guy, okay? After you do that, taking your band off. We always do curtsies. The reason why we do curtsies is because it really hits the outer glutes. We're going to do curtsies, but I'm going to have you stay in a low squat as you do these curtsies. Got it? So we're moving side to side, staying in a curtsy. And the challenge here, can you tap your bottom knee to the ground in this curtsy? And can you maintain that low pace, that low position? All right? Why you gotta fight with me at Cheesecake? You know I love to go there. Say I'm acting like hey, I can't take you nowhere. This okay for families. Now, let your breathing anchor you, all right? Inhale the blessings, drop all the baggage, let go of all the excuses and all the other things. I can't, I won't, this is too hard. I'll try tomorrow, try today. Here we go. Take that band off. In and out. In and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. In, out, in, out, in, or out, in, out. That's appropriate. I know, good. In and out, in and out. Good. Legs wide. Legs wide. In, out, in, out. Yeah, you run it. Good. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take that down. Put your band on. Reverse lunge. Left foot forward this time. Left foot back. Right foot forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lunge, tap. Lunge and tap. Lunge and tap. Good. Lunge and tap. Yes. Good. Lean forward. Let that hip come back. Keep this front heel married to the ground. Hey, look back at me. Good. Ooh, breathe, breathe, breathe. Circles in 3, 2, and 1. Take it back. Take it lift forward. Take it back. Take it forward. Take it back. Take it forward. Left foot forward, lunging. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunge. Lunge. Good lunge. Lunge. Knee comes down to the earth. Pigeon forward. Heel married to the earth. Good. 10 more seconds here. Ooh. Hey, hey. Yes, queens. Yes, queens. You have 4 seconds. 3 more. 2, 1. Keep that foot out. Swing it back, swing it forward, swing it back, swing it forward, swing it back. You have 5, 4, squat, alternate lunge. In 3, 2, squat, alternate lunge. Squat, lunge, squat, lunge. Yes, squat and lunge. Alternate lunges. Alternate lunges. Good. Keep your core tight. Yes, 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 yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stay low. 3. Stay low. 2, 1. Take that band off. Take it off. Curtsy lunges. Side to side. Stay low. So curtsy come to the center, curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, or you're keeping an extended back leg. This is also appropriate. Keep your core tight. Keep your core as tight as you possibly can. Hinge forward. If you feel anything in your lower back, stand up. You feel lower back, stand up. And just give me this stretch right here. Go ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. 30 seconds to recover right here. All right, we're gonna get into this again. Are you ready? Ooh. Let me just find us a better song for this next portion. All right. All right. Put those bands on. Put those bands on. Sorry, no bands. We have 10 seconds and we're going to get into narrow and wide. No bands. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. All right. So now that we got the energy and we're ready to go. Yes, Lord. 5 seconds. In, out, 4, 3. On that beat. Come on. Love that. Hey. Come on, come on, come on, come on. In, out, out. I can turn anything to a dance. Woo! Come on, come on. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Even though it looks like this outside, does not mean that has to be your mood. You determine how you feel. Outside doesn't. I need to check in with you. Hey, 8, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 more. Put the band on reverse lunges. Ha. Left foot forward. 3, 2, and 1. Put your band on. Ha. Now right foot goes backwards. Left foot forward. Shoulders back. Left foot forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lunge and tap. Ha. I do not care what your size is. I do not care where your fitness level is. I just need you to move. Any movement is good movement with me. Ha. Yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You have 5 seconds. Swing this leg to the side. 4, 3, 10 seconds. Swing and swing. Yes, swing and swing. Swing and swing. Swing it to the left. Swing it to the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left tap, left back attack, left back attack. Ha. So this is the last time you're going to do this, all right? This is the last time you're going to go through this. We have a finisher coming up after this, all right? Now, you have a squat, an alternating lunge next. But before, take that foot out, swing it back, swing it up. Hey, back and up, swing it. Swing that leg. Ooh, yes. And swing. You have 8, 7, 6, 5. Squat, lunge, 3, 2, 1. So squat, alternate. Squat, alternate. Squat. Hey, squat. I know you can't stand it. Yes, yes. Hey. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Hey, hey. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Get it, 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 get it. Ooh. It is easy to give up. It is easy to look back. It is easy to say you can't. It's easier to do that than encourage yourself to say you can. You're going to take the band off, curtsy, in 3, 2, and 1. Take it off. Shake it out. Good. Shake those legs out. Now, you're going to curtsy, stand up. Curtsy, stand up. Good. 30 seconds on the clock. Come on. Hey. Won't you back that? Ha! I'm too late right now. You have less than 10 seconds here. Keep going, keep going. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Back it up and stop. Drop it like it's hot. It's hot. Yes! Give yourself a round of applause right now. Clap it up for you. And drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. You are the president of your own home. Don't be shy. Go ahead and do it. Hey, don't be shy. Nobody's here to judge you. I'm not here to judge you. I hope you guys aren't judging my dance moves, okay? Now, finisher, our burnout. Are you ready to get into this finish? Are you ready to get into this burnout, all right? We're going to do frog pumps, all right? So on the ground, we're going to do frog pumps. Then we're going to come up. We're going to find a fire hydrant, and then we're going to kick. Then we're going to bring it down, a fire hydrant, and then a kick. We're going to do everything in 20-second intervals, all right? Soup, frog pumps, fire hydrant, and a kick. No band here. You don't need a band. Just go ahead and find that positioning. We're going to do this 2 rounds through. No recovery. You ready? You ready? Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Go ahead and marry those feet together right here. Ooh, marry those feet together. And let me just, this is good for us. Here we go. Feet together. Knees go out wide. If these are uncomfortable for you, you're just going to find a wide hip bridge. Feet together. Bring your hands down to the ground. Make a fist. Take up as much real estate as you possibly can. Keep your head up up the sky. Exhale, hips come up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. High. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Hey. Yes. Woo. 10 seconds on the clock. You're 9, 8, 7 seconds. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Lift forward. Now what you're going to do here, find a tabletop position. Tuck your toes, right foot first. Take it out and kick, bring it in. So out and kick and lift. Good. Out, kick, bend, in. Good. 20 seconds. That's 10 seconds in. Yes, yes. Woo. Kick, lift. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Come on. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. Lift and kick. So lift, kick, lower. Lift, kick, bend down. Lift, kick, bend down. Come on. Yes, 10 seconds on the clock. We flip over. Frog pumps again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip over. Bring those feet together. Bring them together. Knees go wide. Hips back. 3, 2, frog pump. Let's go. Now I'm going to add a burnout to everything. Adding a burnout. A 10-second burnout. Get ready. But the love is coming up. You're going to hold your hips up. In 3, 2, hold them up at the top and close. Close, close, close. Close it up at the top. Knees are wide. 4 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Flip on over. Ha. Tabletop. Fire hydrant and kick. Ha. Lift and out. Lift and down. And down. Out. In, down. Ooh. 10 seconds. 10 seconds in. Good. Lift, hit. Bring it down. Now hold that foot out right here. Hold that knee out. And pulse it up. 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 Keep your core tight. Drop that right hip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip, switch sides. Here we go. Left foot out, kick, and in. Out, kick, and in. Out, kick. Almost there. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Woo! Yes! 10 seconds. Now, we're going to hold that foot up. Keep your knees bent. Pulse it up at the top. Keep your hip parallel to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up and pulse. Pulse. Push both hands to the ground. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now, one more. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. I need half burpees. High plank. Hopper, step your feet wide. Lift your hands up. Hopper, step your feet back. Lift your hands up. 20 seconds. This is the only last thing that you're doing, and I promise you are done. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Back. Lift. Back. Lift. Good. Back and lift. Back. And lift. Woo. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go, Queens. Give yourself a round of applause. That's how you get it done, all right? I hope you're sweating. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Like I always say, I love you and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for joining me. It is just a pleasure having you guys. I just get so energized when I see you guys on here. please make sure you stretch, right? So with all the stretches that we've been doing, like I said, this one is a great stretch. Take your foot over, drink lots of water, eat some good food. You already fucked your Saturday up. So, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean like, sis, you fucked it up, okay? So go ahead and live in that. Courtney, what's going on? Ruth, Adrian, Kate, Kiasha, Donia, Whitney, Ruth, Taylor, Donica, Miss T, Lydia, I hope I'm saying your name right. Please DM me and let me know the proper way to say it. Irene, Yusha, Chanel, Aria, Mia, Taryn, Adrian, Kiasha, Elizabeth, Allie, Donia, I might have said your name already. Whew. And I think that was everyone, at least who is over here on the sidebar. Happy Saturday. I love you guys so much. Next week, I have so many giveaways coming at you. I have Bounty Kitchen giveaway. I have a Fit Bar Cafe giveaway. I have some other little partnership and giveaways that I'm going to bring to you. Please stay tuned. I will post my schedule tomorrow. Cannot wait to see you guys next week. Rest. Bye.